Hey guys, my name is Max and welcome to my movie channel. Today we are in my kitchen, as you can see, and I'm going to show you how to make some of the best chili that you're ever going to eat in your life. So this recipe for chili comes from my mom, and she is an awesome cook. This chili isn't going to be too spicy. You can always make it, spicier if you add some extra chili powder and some other stuff, whatever you want. I'm just going to show you pretty much how I like it. So let's get started. As far as ingredients are concerned, you're going to need some kidney beans. I have 3 cans. I have 2 kidney beans, then I have 1 Bush's chili beans, okay, with mild chili sauce. They also have medium chili sauce and hot chili sauce. You're going to need, so you need 3 cans of kidney beans. You're going to need 1 of them being with chili sauce, okay? You're going to need Hunt's crushed tomatoes, 1 can, and make sure that the can is a minimum of 28 ounces, okay? Or 1 pound, as you can see right there. You're going to need some chili powder. You're going to need some chopped onions, and you're going to need at least 1 pound of ground beef. Now this ground beef that I chose is 85% lean with 15% fat. It's fresh, 100% ground beef, okay? No additives, made in the USA, go America, very good, okay? So the first thing that you're going to want to do is wash your hands. Since I've already washed my hands, skip to step 2. Step 2, second thing you're going to do is open up your ground beef and put it into the pan on 8 on the stove top. Let's go do that. Alright guys, so I've emptied my full pound of ground beef into my pan that I'm going to use to cook the chili. I'm going to turn on the burner to number 8, okay? Alright guys, so what you're going to want to do next is to take a spatula, or pretty much anything like a spatula. I'm using this guy right here. Not sure what he's called, but I'm using him. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to puncture the meat and flip it around, distribute it evenly inside of the pan, and continue to do that until it starts to change colors. The meat starts to change colors. Let's do that now. Just going to want to break it up really, nicely into small pieces. Make sure that it's really well evenly distributed. As you can see, we've already got some color on the meat, on the bottom of it. So we're just going to break it apart. And then you're going to want to flip it around. And just keep flipping it around, okay? If it looks like there's too big of chunks, you could just do as I'm doing right here and break it up a bit more. And that should help it cook. Alright, continue doing this until all of the beef has turned colors. Alright guys, so as you saw, pretty much all the meat is brown now. So I lowered the heat down to number 4. I went from 8 to 4 when all the pink was pretty much gone. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add your chopped onions. How much chopped onions to add is really up to you. It all comes down to personal preference. You're going to want to come back and stir it around periodically so that the meat doesn't get burnt on one side. But while you're waiting for the rest of the meat to finish cooking, what you're going to want to do next is open up your cans of red kidney beans. So let's do that now. After you have your cans opened up, right there and ready, you're going to want to go back and stir your meat again, just to be sure that it doesn't burn on any side. So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to add your tall Bush's beans into your meat. right there. Add in the whole can, and then what you want to do is stir it around. So after you add the beans, you're going to want to add your tomato sauce into the pan, and then mix it around. But what you're going to want to do now is grab your 2 cans of red kidney beans, strain them, and wash them in the sink. And I just burned myself. And if your sauce starts to bubble like you just heard, just give it a quick stir. Alright guys, so after you strain your sauce and wash your red kidney beans, you add it into the pot, stir it around. Now it's time to add the chili pepper. Again, similarly as the minced onions, it's all a matter of preference. So however much you're going to want to put in there, if you like it more spicy, you're going to add more. If you like it to be a little bit more on the milder side, add less. And again, remember, always constantly check your sauce, your chili in the pan. If it starts bubbling and starts popping, like popping up red sauce, make sure that you give it a quick stir around. It's not good. Alright guys, after you've added your appropriate amount of chili powder into your chili, so what you're going to want to do is lower the heat down to 2 and let it simmer for a couple of minutes, just to make sure that it's really nice and ready. Another thing that you could do is you could take a plastic spoon and taste test the chili now, see if you want to add more minced onion or if you want to add extra chili powder inside of your chili. Some people also like to add carrots, celery, what have you. But this is my mom's recipe, and my mom is like Iron Chef. Linda Flay. That's what we call her. So there you go. So I'm just going to keep stirring this thing. It's on 2 now. I'm going to let it, actually, I'm going to stop. Let it simmer for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to check back. Alright, a couple things to note. You're going to want to let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So set a timer, 5 minutes, and it should be totally done. But make sure that you stir it periodically. I'd say give it a really good stir once every 30 seconds should be sufficient. Also, if at this point when it's simmering, if you get the sauce spitting up molten lava on your face like I just got burned up here, if it starts spitting up sauce at you, you're going to want to lower it all the way down to the lowest setting, 1 or where it says low on the dial. Alright guys, after the 5 minutes have came and passed, make sure, again, stirring your chili periodically. What you're going to want to do, turn the burner off. Alright guys, now that your chili is done, you're going to want to put it inside of a glass bowl. Reason being, that glass cannot melt. Plastic can. You don't want those carcinogens inside your system. Nobody wants cancer. So put it inside of a glass bowl with a whisk bottom. That's how I do it, so that I don't burn my fingies. Here you go, glass bowl, there. All you're going to do is pour it in, because it's going to be extremely hot. And you're going to want to use a serving spoon. Please, sir, can I have some more of your chili? It's delicious. It's a ladle. Alright. Alright guys, when you have your chili inside of a glass bowl, what you're going to want to do is let it sit out for approximately 1 hour before you put it into the fridge. And the reason being is because this is really hot and it'll lower the temperature of all of the other refrigerated products. It'll lower it beneath 40 degrees, causing those products, for example, dairy products, things like that, meats, to enter the danger zone. Because as long as it's 40 degrees or under, then it is safe. But once it hits 40 degrees, 41 degrees, 42 degrees, that's when bacteria start to build up on your food. That's the reason why. Alright guys, and there you have it. That's my mom's chili recipe. super good, super delicious. You can add chili, extra chili powder. You can add chopped onions and everything. You can personalize it, customize it. You can make it, you can tailor it to how you prefer to have your chili. That's how I like mine. Anyways, guys, if you have fun with me today and you want to keep hanging out with me, do me a favor and like and share this video. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. You can subscribe by clicking the red subscribe button below, right there, or by clicking on the cigarette burn insignia in the lower right hand corner of this screen. And if you do all four, well, that's good karma for you, my friends. My name is Max, and if you enjoyed this cooking video, subscribe so you can see all the ones coming up. And I'll see you next time.